What are you talking about? These figures are completely different. Revenge of the Fallen Hailstorm and Hunt for the Decepticons mindset today on World of Stuff. Yes, we're going back to the backlog with a two set here. Well, one figure and one repaints with a new head, which was the precedent that they set a long time ago, which is part of the reason why I'm not sad about the Havoc repaint of Windsweeper, because they did that a long time ago. We're fortunate they even did a new head. Anyway, as you can see, we have Mindset here, the Autobot version, and Hailstorm, the Decepticon version. You can tell that it's Hunt for Decepticons because of the rub symbol, something that people are very happy to see back. And yes, they are the same missile truck. And these parts right here, for those who aren't in the know, back during the days of Revenge of the Fallen and Hunt for the Decepticons, they had little C-clip weapons for the larger figures that you could add on to any of the original or additional figures from those two lines to make them even more decked out with weapons. My, how times change. Anyway, as for features here, they both roll pretty well. They have actual caster wheels, which is nice. The missile launchers do rotate on an axis. They go up and down. So, you want to fire in something, you can do that, if that excites you. Here we'll just use Hailstorm here for the transformation. Getting onto it. Start by flipping open this back part of the missile launcher and lifting this all up. Then moving the missiles forward. Close that part up. Move these over to the side. Like so. There we go with that part. Next we'll come over here, fold up these bits like so. Then we can separate a lot of stuff out. Starting with the legs, which will then dislodge the arms like so. Good. Now we come back here, fold out, and move the feet around like so. Got a better view on this one. Move it from over here all the way over to here for foot 2. It's as stable as it's going to get, trust me. Then we will twist this down this way. Finagle the hips so that they move forward like so and connect to the hip, to the chest like so. Then we'll fold up the head, bring these parts around and connect. Too nice to have a shorter figure that I can actually show this all with. Okay, bring these arms down. Gonna squish this all to connect like so. Finish bringing all this around. Yeah, you're gonna squish it. Yeah, there we go. Now it's all solid because it all connected to the back. I can't show you that because, well, this part's in the way. Move these parts forward, and these tabs go into little tiny slots like so, securing those into place. Eventually. There we go. Hailstorm, robot mode. Now seeing these two back together, you see, yeah, they do share the same body type, but the different coloration and the different head do make a very unique difference here. But yeah, they're both just a couple of little missile-carrying goblins. So if that's something you can get into, these figures are it. And yeah, these are the long-style missiles. No avoiding that. You kind of, they don't even really, you can kind of flick them out, but they don't want to anyway. They're just going to get lost if you do that. So yeah, the days of spring-loaded gimmicks are gone, but at least they were trying. Now, let's see if we can get this to work real fast. Wow, there we go. Rub symbol still works. Yay. Now, as for articulation, it's the same on both of them. Head is on a ball joint and a stem, so you can look left, right, not so much behind, but you can scrunch the head in for a different look if you so are inclined. Shoulders are on two kinds of swivel joints here. You kind of have to get used to how that works. You know, forearm, it's kind of on a very interesting edge to the transformation, and a ball jointed elbow. Nothing for the hands, they don't move. Nothing for the hips. so there's no waist swivel there. You do have to lock the same place, so not that big surprise. Ball jointed hip. What? So let's see now, 90-degree knee bend. Yeah, and a ankle tilt. The early starts of that anyway, and yeah, you do get a 90-degree elbow bend. But that's kind of by default anyway. So articulation is a little limited, but there are some options. Now, as much of a problem as the Revenge of the Fallen movie was, there was at least a definite bit of good in that they had the extended series of toys, which filled out the line significantly more, which I am at least willing to defend that. And these two were part of it. If you can find them for a decent price, they're definitely a curiosity, but if what you've seen here hasn't excited you at all, that's understandable. They are kind of their own little vibe. Anyway, I am the Deceptiwolf. This has been Revenge of the Fallen, Hailstorm, and Hunt for the Decepticons mindset. Can I remind you all, free your mind, free your toys.